Opie goes off on Opie and Anthony reunion and says no to Kevin Brennan. Now, Opie's on a roll with us right now. Opie went on with the corn.
He's hot.
Opie's
heating up.
Opie's heating up right now. And he was on with Corndiff, and he was, I'm not even going to say partially. I think you and I agreed, remarkably likable.
Yes, it was cute. It was wholesome.
It was cute. It was fun. Corndiff put Opie at ease. Opie's always worried about haters getting one up on him. Corndiff made him totally relaxed, was totally cool to him. And Opie, you know, he was like a grandpa.
He's a corn.
Fascinated by the digital corn that was on the screen. I thought it was very, I'm not saying grandpa like a bad thing. He's 60 years old. I'm saying it was endearing. You know?
I loved it. I still think about it since I saw it. Yeah.
I thought it was great. Now, let's see if Opie can hold it together, because if people start needling him about Opie and Anthony, he tends to sometimes go off and embellish and things like that.
I love this view.
And then, yeah, beautiful home. And then the second part of this, Ann says no to Kevin Brennan. That is a smart move on Opie's part, because here's what Opie understands. Kevin Brennan's not having Opie on because he likes Opie.
Or cares about him.
Or cares about him. He is using Opie because he has a vendetta with Anthony. And Opie going on there just gives Kevin what he wants, gets Opie absolutely nothing, and Opie knows this. Opie is a smart broadcaster. He's not a short money guy. Opie's got his. He doesn't need that shit. If you find yourself in a position where you need that shit, you're in a desperate spot.
Yes, you are.
So Opie says no to Brennan because he understands. He's like, Brennan don't give a fuck about me. Brendan just wants to fuck with Anthony, and he's using me, so I look like a retard.
I'm sure he's seen all the fallout.
Exactly. So let's see the continuous redemption arc of Gregg Opie Hughes.
I like it.
If by the end... Okay, so one video with the corn, I find him partially redeemed. Get ready, April, and get ready, everybody watching. Mark my words, if by the end of this video I go, wow, Opie, that's a real good take, I'm going to prepare. This doesn't happen often. Apologize.
Okay.
To Gregg Opie Hughes.
It's appropriate.
For how much I've shit on him over the last 6 months.
All right.
I am a man of my word. If he handles this well, if the Opie thing, redemption continues, I will apologize, and I'll say this. Opie does not have to forgive me. We've seen many times on his show, Opie hates my guts. He gets angry whenever I'm brought up. But I am a fair man.
And it'll feel good to apologize and to see him doing better, because this is a guy you looked up to.
It's a guy I looked up to in broadcasting,
yeah,
absolutely.
It'll feel good.
Opie, just buried the hatchet with Anthony and get the band back together. Yes, Anthony is difficult, but you're better together than apart. No, thank you, BXR. No, thank you. Do you pay attention at all to anything?
I mean, in fairness, that's not inaccurate by Opie. It's like, dude, how many times do I have to fucking tell you no? I mean,
it's got to be exhausting.
I get it. I get that. Like, the only time I've shit on Opie for the Opie and Anthony stuff is when he pretends they never needed each other and I would have been better off without him. But yeah, this BXR guy is asking a question that's been answered a million times.
Maybe you haven't followed Anthony in the last whole bunch of years, but he's a lunatic now, and he's obsessed with race. Why would I want to do a radio show with someone like that, you dummy? I've had it with this crap.
I mean, Anthony likes to talk about race a lot. I don't even think Anthony would deny that one.
No. Well, he
finds it to be an important issue, and he talks about it a lot.
They clearly have different tastes, and I think that's okay, too.
Opie doesn't want to talk about race a lot. Anthony would like to on his show. Seems like being apart is the best thing for them.
Sure.
The guy is completely different. He threw everything away, everything, to follow this race crap. Literally was one of the funniest guys I ever met in my life. And there was a time he was the funniest person I ever met in my life. There was a time that no one could stay with him in that studio when he was being funny. He made huge national comedians look ridiculous. He was way funnier than all of them, and he threw it all away over dumb politics and the race issues in America.
That is the first time in any of these. I'm telling you, something happened to Opie. He went to a doctor. Not a doctor, that sounds demeaning. He went to like he read something or he watched a documentary or
something snapped or clicked.
Something's different with this guy because that is the most complimentary I have ever seen him be of Anthony. Funniest guy I've ever met. Put those comics to shame. Gave him all the credit. And then his opinion is he stopped doing that and he decided to do race stuff.
If anything, I'm getting the feeling that his fussiness against Anthony is mostly just that they did have a good thing going. It was awesome. And then the race thing had to happen and wreck it all. Yeah. Wrecked a good time.
And then went completely over the line where I can't be associated with the guy. Pay attention. Just pay attention. It's right in front of your eyes.
Oh.
He blew up the whole damn thing. He had to
see what I mean?
More and more obsessed with race. Throwing the N-word around like it was nothing. And you want me to get back together with him. Oh.
So then he brings up, if you're not watching the video, he brings up that guy saying, I'm a new listener. Sorry. And then Opie just goes, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot, BXR.
Who is this guy?
I don't know, but he's apologizing and everything.
I don't know this man, but he's great.
The sun is shining on a new Opie. All he had to do was visit a cornfield first.
E-Rock, text me. I have an idea for a compound show. The O&A show. Opie and Aaron. If this kind of behavior continues, what did I say? He has until the end of this video for me to say, hey, I was a dick. I'm sorry. You've turned it around. This is a total redemption. I'm willing to do that. I am a man. I'm a man of my word.
I'm sure you two could have a good show together.
Of course we could.
The thing is, even people who find us online or something, I just hate that guy and his wife is a nothing and he controls her. Like, if you guys met us in real life, I'm sure everyone would be just fine.
We're a hoot.
We're a hoot.
We really are.
We're fun at parties. Is that us now?
Watch our show. Our show's not, I know you guys hate this word, but our show is a lot of fun. I'm sorry that bothers you, but it is.
It hurts to laugh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I came in a little hot. I was like that drone that Russia had to shoot down. I'm sorry, BXR.
I am 3 minutes away from having to eat my balls with a knife and fork, aren't I?
Yeah. I'll saute him first.
Guys, we are 3 minutes away from me publicly apologizing to Gregg Opie Hughes.
Can we start over? I'm sorry. Jesus.
Holy shit.
I just get frustrated because, in a perfect world, that'd be great. Of course, I would have a big audience again. I would make a crap load of money, but that ship sailed.
Wow.
That's like those two are now at peace with this decision. No more shitting on each other. No more, fuck this guy and fuck that guy and fuck this guy and fuck. Because Anthony or Opie will go off on a rant about Anthony, and then Anthony will hammer the shit out of Opie on his show. Look, back and forth. That's fair, doing the dozens. But how about this is the clip? Let's get this clip to Anthony. We'll get it to E-Rock today. He'll get it to, Anthony doesn't have a show today. We'll get it to Anthony. He can watch this. Let's make this the end.
Yeah, this is the most honesty I think we've heard on the topic, and it is a peaceful honesty.
I don't want to see them back together again. That ship has sailed.
They are better apart.
But let's make this the end. Let's, like the Godfather, let's have them shake hands at the table, and that's the end of all of it.
Completely different person. He's obsessed with race. He's not obsessed with being funny anymore. I'm sure he still pulls off the funny here and there, but not like he used to.
Look. Oh, my goodness.
That is not an opinion Anthony would necessarily completely reject.
I don't think so.
Anthony would say, I like to talk a little more politics, but I'm still very funny. Wow.
And I think he would say, look, I am obsessed with race, but I do find that funny and you don't, and that's just where we part ways.
Don't you want to know what happened? Because this is a different man.
I'm telling you, that corn
The
might be
fucking
heaven
corn.
sent.
The corn did something.
The corn could change the world, let's say.
That's for sure. I'm over here now, GH. What's up, Randy James? How are you? We got Ryan O'Donnell. Did you try those good beers I recommended to you from other half?
No. Ryan, let me help you. No.
Half and Root and Branch? No, I didn't. Didn't you just suggest those like yesterday?
Yes.
No, I don't want to try your craft beers.
Am I?
Goddamn.
I'll ask again. Am I 2.5 minutes away from apologizing to Opie, hat in hand?
Yes, and this super chat says it all right
Bob
here.
Flossie nails it. Corndiff was a game changer.
We don't even have like a good beer store around here. So if Gephardt's doesn't have it, which is my place, it's close to here, then it's very difficult to get them. But I did write it down because out east there's some damn good beer stores. How do I get the link back so I can send stars? It's gone from my phone, iPad, and laptop. Man, I don't know, Tommy. That's not good. I appreciate when you guys give me a few buckaroos. Simmer down, Oak. We all love you, brother. Hi, Bob Lord. How are you? All right, BXR is back. We got off on the wrong foot. I'm sorry. Can you send your address? I'm going to send you a sorry card. Sorry.
He's joking, but that would be kind of fun. That'd be adorable. That'd actually fit with the new Opie that we're seeing.
He's being funny.
Holy shit.
No one's sending out cards.
I'm 1 minute and 45 seconds away from apologizing to Opie Hughes.
I just watched the highlights on YouTube and love you too. No problem. And if you still like Anthony, so be it.
He's a new man. I don't know what happened. You're right.
I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes.
Who am I?
It's him and Corndiff should be singing Brooks and Dunn to one another. Oh, the whole town's talking about the corn I'm walking.
Whatever.
That leads right to your stalk.
Oh,
how I used to scream was full of broken dreams.
See, now Opie won't like you because you're beer.
What? This is part of my apology process.
I can't do a show with that guy. What, I walk in like, okay, hey, nothing has changed, and then I have to sit there and listen to him rant and rave about race issues
funny
in
if you just
America.
said the N-word.
And then he's going to bring up eugenics again. And then when he gets bored with that, he's going to talk about guns for 2 straight hours as I sit there like an idiot on my own show. That's never happening again.
So that's a maybe. Duly noted.
You and Bennington would be awesome. I would like that. Kevin Brennan said he'll pay you $500 to appear on his show.
Okay, I'm apologizing. 1 minute 4 away.
Done.
Oh, Woody? $500? How about you times that by 10?
That was a big old kiss my ass, Kevin.
That's a multimillionaire saying, suck my dick, small timer.
Oh, wow.
I've forgotten more about this business than you'll know in 100 lifetimes.
As he sits in his high rise, like, look at this shit.
Opie's
is
flexing on people. Opie's like his giant high-rise apartment overlooking the Hudson. He's like, multiply it by 10 and maybe we'll talk.
You know what makes me so happy about that is he went on with the corn.
Yeah.
He went on with the corn, but he will not do business with Kevin Brennan.
As far as Opie's concerned, the corn is here, Kevin's down here.
Yep.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's a lot of months of super chats and Patreons to pay Opie to come on the show.
Way to go, Corndiff.
Times that by 10. Give me 5 G's. None of that Venmo crap, because Venmo takes their share.
I love it.
I want a check that clears for 5 G's. Tell Kevin Brennan. $500. What am I going to do with $500?
I wipe my ass with $500.
So
oh, that's funny.
30 seconds and I'm apologizing to Opie.
Yeah, this is fun.
Sorry. I like Kevin Brennan. I apologize. You're just a messenger. I apologize.
He's apologizing to Go One, but not to Kevin. He's saying, hey, $5,000, fuckface.
He did say he likes Kevin, though.
Yeah. New listener or nothing. This is Common Sense, BXR. Oh, okay. Thank you, the Smokeout Prods. He knows. Yeah, people like to forget that Anthony has drastically changed. Have I changed too? Of course.
Wow.
But I can still squeeze in and do...
Is Opie really making a cake stomp beer? Okay, I have to apologize. April, you might not know about the cake stomp.
We're going to have cakes. Yes, I do.
Oh, you know about the Opie cake stomp?
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Wow.
We're going to have cake stomp beer and April's Magic Bean coffee. This is fun.
Yeah, Electric Shoes is saying, I've never loved Opie so much.
I know.
All right, so
this is fantastic.
I got to do this the right way.
Spit it out.
Camera, right here. Gregg Opie Hughes. For the last 6 months, over a really shitty comment you sent to me after agreeing to be on my program and then taking it back. I watched some of your clips and found you to be a little disingenuous about the history of Opie and Anthony. And I thought some of the things you said were incorrect or dishonest. And I shit on you a lot. And you commented back that you were not a big fan of mine. I'm a low-level podcast. I suck, this and that. That's doing the dozens. That's fair. Since you've been on with the Corndiff, I should say his name, you have been a changed man, an honest man, a fair man, and dare I say, I've laughed multiple times at just 2 of your clips. You're a funnier man.
Very funny. Than
you've been in years. And you know your worth. And you know what people like Kevin Brennan are up to. And you understand how the game works. And I am now completely wrong. And you are completely on the right path. I listened to you and Anthony for years. You guys had a fantastic show. It influenced me as a broadcaster. And I thought that somewhere along the line, you lost your way. If you did or if you didn't, I could have been right. I could have been wrong. You found your way again. You've done amazing work. I'm sorry for being an asshole. I don't even need you to forgive me. You can say, hey, fuck that guy. He's got a very small audience on the internet, very small corner of the world. I don't need to accept that guy's apology. But Opie, as an honest broadcaster, I have to say, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. You turned it around, and I hope you stay on this path. April, anything you'd like to say?
Having gone along with his buffoonery the entire time, I too would like to apologize, and I too think that you're a much funnier, lighthearted, honest man since the corn.
Yes.
Thank you for ending our week the correct way.
And Corndiff, bravo. Look what you've done.
Yes, this is wild. A corn can change the world.
Fucking Corndiff. And now, if I may end the show on this, hashtag unblock Cardiff.